Let's go to the story now. The Durban Magistrate's Court is set to deliver a ruling on a fresh bail application for 2 of the 5 suspects charged with the murders of a rapper AKA as well as celebrity chef Tebello Tibz Motsoane. Mzwethemba as well as Nobuhle launched a fresh bail bid citing new facts in their defense. The court will now determine whether these new facts are exceptional enough to justify the release on bail. Newzroom Afrika's Nobuhle Modise now joins us live ahead of the court proceedings. Nobuhle, very good morning to you once again. Just quickly take us back to some of these new facts that were presented in court.
Good morning, Aldrin. So we know that last week the Durban Magistrate's Court, in this particular court, Court 11, heard a fresh bail bid from accused number 4 and 5, being Mzwethemba and Nobuhle. Now, they cited new facts, and we heard what some of those facts are. And now, just to note that, these facts have to be exceptional in order for the magistrate, in this case, Magistrate Vincent Hlachwayo, to make a ruling on whether they can be released on bail or not. But we heard some of those new facts from Gwabeni, being the fact that, number one, the state in the initial bail bid had indicated that, the extradition of 2 brothers in the Kingdom of Eswatini, the Demande brothers, Malusi and Siyabonga, their extradition is going to be happening sooner or later. So based on that, they will be joining the rest here, to face the trial. But they mentioned the fact that this hasn't happened as yet because of the several delays that have been going on in the Kingdom of Eswatini, where we saw the Justice Minister approving that extradition, and then later the Demande brothers filing an appeal at the Eswatini High Court, and now we're waiting for that extradition to happen. Another new fact that he brought to the court was the fact that he is now, accumulating arrears in the school fees of his children at certain schools. He says he has received, a number of letters for payment, demanding payment, and therefore, this is putting a strain, him being unable, to withdraw any funds from his 2 entities is part of the problem. Therefore, he's really desperate to be able to provide financially to his family, which include 2 wives and children. Another new fact that he brought to the court was the fact that one of the children has had to go through some psychologist in order to deal with the events that are taking place here in court, and he says that his second wife as well has had to undergo the same. Therefore, this case is taking a toll, and an emotional toll that is on his family members. We also heard then the new facts brought forward by Nobuhle and Demande, also stating the issue of the extradition of the 2 Demande brothers, and also bringing to the court the fact that he owns a minibus taxi. That is what he uses as part of his income, and it got into a car accident, therefore meaning he's unable to provide for his family. He mentioned the fact that he's not only taking care of his own family, but the wives of his late father. We heard him say that that particular taxi was a source of income, and we heard the court in the form of the prosecutors just speaking to the fact that he had also mentioned in his initial bail bid that he was, indeed also a shareholder at a poultry farm, and he made about 70,000 monthly from that. So they brought that to the court, the fact that it shouldn't be that just the income from the taxi is causing a financial strain, but he's still receiving a salary where he's a shareholder. And those are part of the new facts, and now it's up to Magistrate Vincent Hlachwayo to rule on whether these facts that have been presented as new, because we know that sometimes there'd be an argument that these were just old facts that were reshuffled. So it's up to Magistrate Vincent Hlachwayo to determine whether these new facts that they've brought to the court warrant their release on bail.